Hello there, welcome back to my channel, Home Cooking by Lizzo C. I am going to be baking today. This is a baking video. I've been wanting to do a baking video for a while now. So I have some ripe bananas, so I'm going to be making a banana cake. It's actually fast and easy snacking cake. And this is my go-to recipe for a banana cake. So I already went ahead and mashed up some ripe bananas. So I wanted to show you how ripe the banana can get. So you can, I've done it even darker than this, like even more ripe. So, but I wanted to show you at this stage, it's a good time to make your banana cake. Okay, so there's about 3 bananas in here. So the recipe calls for 2 eggs, and that will be beaten, and 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil is right here, and then I have here 1/2 cup of each brown sugar, and just your plain white sugar, and 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I use unbleached flour. Okay, so I measured out the 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 1/2 teaspoon of each baking soda and salt. And here I have my KitchenAid mixer here, ready to go. Okay, so combine eggs, oil, sugar in the electric mixer. Okay, so eggs. Doesn't say beaten, but I'm gonna give it a little bit help here. And then oil. Ooh, just spilled some. That's okay. Eggs, oil, sugar, and we're gonna lock her in. Turn it on for 30 seconds, I guess. Okay. There we go. So I already mixed up the flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt in here. I took a whisk to this and stirred it up. Whoops, here we go. Open this up again, and then the bananas go in. Okay. Get the right angle here. Good. Okay, and then we're gonna put in the flour, the dry mixture, all in the wet mixture, and then we're gonna blend it all together. There we go. And then we're gonna need an 8 to 9 inch square cake pan, and we're gonna bake it in 350 Fahrenheit oven. Preheat it. and bake it for 40 to 45 minutes. And use a scraper like this to clean the sides up. I've done it without the electric mixer before. It takes a little longer because you're doing it all by hand. It works as well. You don't just have to mix everything together a little longer, that's all. And sometimes you could freeze your bananas too. If you're not going to end up eating it, don't throw it out. Just freeze it. And then you can make banana cake or bread anytime because you'll have the bananas on hand. Take it off the base here. Give it a stir to make sure everything's blended in. Okay, so here's the 9-inch square pan. I put in some oil. Just take a tissue, paper towel, blend in or wipe down the pan with the oil. Get the sides as well. And then we're going to go in, never know how much exactly, but a little bit of flour. Okay, so we're going to do one of these sort of things. A little bit more. Oops. You can't see what I'm doing because I'm facing it towards me because I need to see what I'm doing. So basically, try to get it all around and nicely coated, not too heavy. That looks pretty good. Okay. So there we go. Like basically like that. Okay, so I'm going to pour the batter in. To take a knife here and clean this up. Let's do this just to make sure it's evened out. All right, so this is you can bake it like this without anything in it, which I used to do from when I first just tried out this recipe. And then one day I tried it with chocolate chips on top. Normally I would have had a full cup. I thought I had enough for this video, but anyhow, I just have maybe it's a half a cup. It doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. You can load it up with as much chocolate as you wish, put it that way, because this is wasn't even in the recipe. So pretty much, yeah, just even it out on top. And it's a big hit when I put in the chocolate chips. Yeah, this is a good recipe I usually make, and I take it in to my work and share it with my colleagues. They love my baking. Well, when I was working before the pandemic. So basically, just scatter it around as much, you know, as evenly as you can. So yeah, anything goes. You can put nuts in it, like walnuts, or if you wish. I think I tried it with nuts before too. So, and I've done a cream cheese icing or frosting for a family potluck. So yeah, pretty much this will be. So once it gets like that, I start adding a little faster. So there, that's how I would do it. Some of them get too much all in one place, but anyway, so that's that. So it'll go into the oven for 350 temperature, and for 40 to 45 minutes, and I'll test it out. I'll test it at 35 minutes and then go from there. I don't like to over bake it, then it'll be dry. So that's how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna test the cake out. I'm using a knife. I know usually recipes say use a toothpick. I use a knife. And already I could tell it needs more time. So I will pull it off, put it back in the oven for, let's say 8 minutes or so. Alrighty, so it was put back into the oven for another 8 minutes. So I'm taking a knife and I'm testing it out. And it looks, it's because of the chocolate, but I think it's good. I kind of poke at it a few times. I don't mind it like that. So it looks good. It's ready. I'm gonna let it cool off before cutting it up, and I will show you when it's cooled down how it looks. Okay, the banana cake has been cooling off for a good 15-20 minutes, I think. Like the pan isn't hot, but I still feel the warmth underneath, but it should be okay to cut in there. I get the sides first. Okay. And it's all by eye. I try to get right in the middle. In the middle again. And in the middle of this piece. I mean, it depends on how many people you're serving. Like these pieces are quite big. That could be good enough, or I go in a little bit more, so I'll show you. Yeah, so another. Or sometimes I've cut it in little squares, cubes. It's messy. And I just sort of push it and it comes up. Voila. So I was serving this have my... It's all about presentation. It's so moist. I don't know. Platter is in the camera, but like that. Still quite, it's warm in the inside of the cake. This would be great with a cup of tea or coffee. And I'll probably be sharing this with my neighbors. Yep. I certainly can't eat this all by myself. There we go. Here is the banana cake. I hope you try the recipe out and let me know, leave me a comment and let me know if you've tried it and what you think. Thanks for watching. Home Cooking with Liz O.C. Please leave a comment. Be sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.